Well, here we are with the newest Outlaw banjo. This is for Mr. Ed Fegels out in Oregon, I believe in Newburgh. It's a nice banjo. It's all brass hardware from American Made Banjo Company. It's engraved by Nick Kimmons up in Tennessee. It's a walnut banjo. It's got a gill quilted mahogany resonator. Excuse me, it's mahogany, not walnut. But it's a really nice resonator. Ed wanted kind of a subdued matte finish to it with not a lot of high gloss. And it's got a real nice kind of a what I would call a tobacco type burst finish to it. The sidewalls and the neck matching color real nicely. It's got the Iboroid binding with the nice black stripe in it. It's got another thing that came from the American Banjo Company, Tom Rosola's company, is the Max A&B head. It's got Randall Wyatt maple bridge. Randall Wyatt also did all the inlay work as far as cutting it out on his machine. He helped Ed and I design the inlays. It's themed by Ed's preference out in Oregon. His grandfather was a sheriff out there at some point, and it's got a lot of real nice inlays on it. It's got the sheriff badge. It's got a cow skull. It's got a campfire with real wood logs under it. It's got a wolf howling at the moon. I'm sorry the video quality's gonna not be so hot, but this is pretty cheap webcam. But it's got a horse and arrowheads and little road runners, what I like on there. Ed came up with that and wanted it on there as well, and the horseshoes and then 3 stars at the bottom. It also has the sheriff's badge. If you can see it, it's engraved into the Presto tailpiece cover. Looks real nice and says sheriff inside of it. Let's see if I can get a little bit better quality for you to see it. I can get the angle just right. There it is a little bit, so you can see. It's a really nice banjo. It's got an Amazon rosewood fingerboard, Godot tuners on it. The truss rod cover is just immense for it. Ron Raymer engraved it for us. I'm sorry it's not mounted this time. I'm waiting for it to arrive, but it's really pretty. You can see pictures of it on the Banjo Hangout on the Outlaw Banjo Ed Fegel thread on there. But it's got a really nice sound to it. I've got the action set really low with a 5/8 bridge. Really nice sounding banjo, good action on it. It's got stainless steel frets in it, so they should last Ed for quite some time. Hopefully we'll be playing it all the time, so he might even wear them down in a little while. 5-6 years maybe, who knows. But yeah, it's a really good sounding banjo. Ed plays in a gospel group or two out there in Oregon, and does a good bit of picking from what I understand. It's got a, of course, a gloss finish on the peg head. It features white and gold pearl in it, all up and down the fingerboard, just kind of, to complement each other. gospel tune there, Unclouded Day. Picked that up from former Jim and Jesse Picker. Jim Britton plays it, very similar to that, and I like the way Jim plays, a good banjo player. Really nice playing banjo, really nice looking banjo. I believe Ed's going to enjoy it. It's got a pretty slender neck on it. Should play great. It's made out of real high quality Honduran mahogany, the neck, and I'm sure Steve Gill uses great materials on all of his stuff for the resonator. But it's going to include an extra bridge for a little higher action if Ed likes it to bring it up a little bit. It's set really nice and low right now. I've got the head tuned up to about an A, but I figure by the time I send it out to Oregon, you know, it's either going to pop or it's going to loosen up a little bit. I'm hoping for the loosen up effect. But anyway, the head will stretch out. But there it is, Ed. That's your baby, and she'll be coming home soon. As soon as I get that truss rod cover in and mount it on your banjo, we'll complete the look, and everything will be a done deal, and it'll come home to you in your new case. And like I said, I really appreciate your business, and I know you're going to enjoy the banjo, and just have lots of fun picking it and make a joyful noise with it. Thanks a lot, Ed.